The Albany Police Department is one step closer to putting body cameras on its officers. The department's top brass just learned last night that APD will get federal grant money for the project. Tori Wells is live at Albany Police Headquarters. And Tori, how soon will these cameras be deployed?
Yeah, the police chief says that we will likely see the first round of cameras in 12 to 15 months. But before that, the department has to come up with a policy about how and when these cameras will be used. And the chief says that discussion will go beyond his department.
These small cameras have the ability to capture police and community interactions. They're being used by more and more departments across the country and are now on their way to Albany.
It's important in these days to be transparent and to be able to show the legitimacy of the police department. So when there are those times that there's questions, it's important to be able to show, hey, here's what happened.
Albany Police Chief Brendan Cox says the coming months will focus on building a policy, then training officers. That policy will include input from all stakeholders, including officers and the community.
There's a lot of issues that surround body cameras, and we need to make sure we address all of those issues.
Issues like privacy of police officers, community members, and victims. When the cameras should be on, how long the video will be stored, and who should have access to that video.
Does this look like a good start?
Yeah, we're very happy that they're going to include the community.
Melanie Trimble is with our local chapter of the New York Civil Liberties Union. She says body cameras can be useful for accountability, but there needs to be a balance between people's privacy and the public's right to know.
There's a lot of innocent behavior going on a daily basis, and we don't want all of that videotaped. You know, we want to make sure that the public can feel free to talk to a police officer without thinking that they're going to be taped.
Trimble says the policy should take that into consideration, but should also make sure an officer just can't pick and choose which part of an interaction they want to record.
Let's figure out a way that will respect the rights of the public and the rights of the police officers and public information.
And the chief told us that the ultimate goal is to have cameras for all 160 or so patrol officers in Albany. Coming up tonight at 6, how the chief says body cameras could have helped with some recent officer-involved incidents here in the city. Ann?
Thank you, Tori. More bad news tonight for Volkswagen, the step the federal government is now taking. Plus, why the head of a pharmaceutical company says his 5,000% price increase isn't greedy.